And now to the Middle East. President Trump revealing there are no ongoing talks with Iran as tensions continue to escalate across the region.
Chief Foreign Correspondent Trey Inks joins us live in Tel Aviv with the details. Trey.
Yeah, hey guys, good morning. Iran has continued to launch new attacks, firing 2 missiles at the UAE on Tuesday. The event triggered sirens there, forcing millions of people into shelters. All of this taking place, and the UAE responding, suspending all trade with Iran until further notice. Iran denied they were responsible for the missile attack. This does come as the war of words between the United States and Iran is ongoing, with no indication that a deal could be reached anytime soon. Saying there are no talks or conversations going on or scheduled with the Islamic Republic of Iran. The naval blockade remains in full force and effect. The Hormuz Strait is open and operating. All water mines have been removed or detonated. A day prior, U.S. negotiator Jared Kushner told Fox News that communications with Iran were still underway. Immediately after the statement by the president about the Strait of Hormuz, Iranian officials denied the critical waterway is open. Now, the Iranians did launch multiple attacks on vessels there over the weekend, with Iran's foreign minister saying this.
Iran's foreign policy is a continuous process. Each government may move it forward through a series of initiatives, a different kind of dialogue, and new initiatives. But our foreign policy has a number of fixed principles that every government seeks to advance.
The Financial Times reports that Iran has weighed hitting U.S. targets in Europe if the war escalates again. The report specifically named countries such as Cyprus and Bulgaria.
The Iranians are about to miscalculate, and they've done it before with this president. And they believe that being more aggressive, being more violent to create the image that this war is not working right and is going to cause him political damage, he's not going to stand for that.
The bottom line here, the region is stuck in a cycle of statements and strikes with no end in sight. Guys?
You know, Trey, like we keep saying, at this point, it's something different every single day. It's either the strait's open, then they say, no, it's not. We're in talks. No, we're not. I mean, people are really frustrated with how long this is going on. And there's got to be a level of frustration from the people you're hearing from as well.
Look, there's a lot of confusion in the region about what's taking place on the ground, and this is the reality of the situation. Iran is continuing attacks in the Strait of Hormuz. The strait is by no means completely open. Vessels are going through this waterway at about 10% of what they're supposed to be, the pre-war numbers. And ultimately, the Iranians at this point appear unwilling to make a deal. And even from the administration, there is confusion in terms of if talks are happening or not. The president indicated they are not speaking with the Iranians. Jared Kushner said communication is still ongoing. And so the American people certainly are looking for clarity here as this conflict continues. And again, there's no off-ramp at this moment. And despite the fact these parallel conversations are taking place between Iran and Oman, the U.S. military, along with the Israelis, remain on alert for the possibility that the conflict resumes.
The president has said multiple times he does not view the midterms here in our country as a deadline in the Iran war by any means. Boy, that sure does seem to be the case.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Trey, thank you so much. We appreciate it.